Hironobu Sakaguchi. This name resonates deeply within the gaming industry and is widely recognized as the visionary behind the inception of the iconic Final Fantasy franchise. The year 1987 marked a significant milestone as Sakaguchi unveiled the very first installment of this beloved series. His creative prowess not only birthed the game, but also laid the foundations of an endurance legacy that continues to captivate gamers across the globe. Sakaguchi's brainchild, the original Final Fantasy, introduced players to an enchanting realm that seamlessly blended fantasy, adventure, and storytelling. Little did the world know that this initial step would pave the way for a franchise that would redefine the RPG genre and influence countless titles that followed. Guys, Sakaguchi's contributions extended beyond mere creation. His directional leadership steered the course of the first Final Fantasy games, shaping the series' core identity. The fusion of compelling narratives, intricate gameplay mechanics, and imaginative worlds became hallmarks of Sakaguchi's work, leaving an indelible mark on the gaming history. Despite parting ways with Square Enix in 2003, Sakaguchi's influence remained palpable. He ventured into the realm of independent development with his studio Mistwalker, a platform that allowed him to continue crafting captivating narratives. The Blue Dragon JRPG franchise, a collaborative effort with the acclaimed artist Akira Toriyama, demonstrates his commitment to pushing creative boundaries. And now, several Final Fantasy later, he has lent his voice to the chorus of praise surrounding Final Fantasy XVI. Final Fantasy XVI craved a name for itself as one of the gaming industry endurance giants, having sold an impressive 3 million units within just a month of its launch. It's a success story that's really hard to ignore. The reception to Final Fantasy XVI was evident from its very release. Fans and critics alike loved the game's narrative and characters from the get-go, and notably, it achieved the remarkable feat of surpassing highly anticipated titles like Elden Ring and Hogwarts Legacy in terms of retail launch success. The game's return to its traditional fantasy roots after the more contemporary Final Fantasy XV was met with admiration, adding to the buzz. And Sakaguchi, having completed Final Fantasy XVI himself, shared his thoughts on the game. In a concise yet appreciative review, he referred to it as the ultimate Final Fantasy experience. Guys, with a legacy spanning 20 years at Square Enix, where he directed the first 5 entries of the series, Sakaguchi's insights carry substantial weight, and his positive review of the game shows that Final Fantasy XVI is actually a really good game. And I think that Final Fantasy XVI actually shows the evolution that Final Fantasy have been having. To the music, to the gameplay, to the beautiful graphics, everything on this game is so beautiful, so unique, and so good. And guys, this is coming from a person that don't really like Final Fantasy. Don't really like Final Fantasy. It's kind of rush. I'm not a huge fan. I like the series. I have played several games of the series, but I'm not a huge fan. And I did love this game. This game is beautiful, amazing. Everything on this game is just so good, and receiving a compliment from the creator of the series is amazing. And again, that only shows that this game is completely unique, and if you didn't try yet, you should. This is an amazing game. And with this huge success, speculation about potential DLC has been on the rise. And a recent interview with Yoshi P hinted at the possibility of DLC chapters potentially focused on characters like Cid. This DLC-oriented approach aligns with Final Fantasy XV, which features separate stories for characters like Prompto, Gladiolus, Ignis, and Ardyn. Final Fantasy XVI's resounding success and critical acclaim have placed it on a path of prosperous future. Even the franchise legendary figures like Sakaguchi have acknowledged its merits, showing that the game is amazing. And this is all for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment something down below, hit the bell, and of course, peace.